Well, looks like Donald Trump has chickened out of yet another mainstream media interview because he's such a coward. This week, it was announced by CNBC host, John Kernan on the air that Donald Trump had previously agreed to do an interview later this week on CNBC's headline show Squawk Box, but then abruptly canceled. And in fact, this was announced on the air, possibly when it came in, as Kernan was interviewing Charles Phelps, the former Oracle president, who is, of course, supporting Vice President Kamala Harris. So while Kernan was interviewing, this big money guy who's supporting Harris, he gets the news, Trump canceled. In fact, that's what he said on the air, Trump canceled. It's important to point out that Kernan himself is a conservative-leaning host, as are, for the record, most of the hosts on CNBC. That's where Donald Trump got Larry Kudlow from, who of course is now with Fox News, but it's not a liberal network at all. Donald Trump would have been walking into relatively friendly territory, but they were probably going to ask him hard questions that his tiny little brain can't comprehend. And we know that because the same day that he canceled was also the day that he did that disastrous Bloomberg News interview at the Chicago Economic Forum. But what's funny about this is that Trump actually canceled the CNBC interview before he gave his disastrous performance at the Chicago Economic Forum to Bloomberg. So maybe his campaign knew that he was about to tank. Maybe they understood, okay, listen, we're about to talk about economics, which he is not good at. He is going to crash and burn, and we don't want that coming up in an interview later in the week, so we need to cancel. Or maybe it was because they were interviewing a Harris supporter and Trump got mad and said, no, I'm not going to go on a network that's going to talk to a Harris supporter. Whatever it is, he chickened out of it. He can't handle it. He has to stick to those more friendly interviews over at Fox News with Maria Bartiromo, Laura Ingraham, and Sean Hannity, people that he knows he can control and will not ask him tough questions. Which, of course, is also why he recently backed out of the 60 Minutes interview. This is a guy who cannot handle this job. He can't even handle the job of campaigning, so how in the hell do you think he's going to handle the job of being president? He is mentally and physically much worse than he was 4 years ago when he was still in office. And this is what you get. A man that is so terrified of somebody asking him a tough question that he simply says, fine, no more questions. Let's just have a dance party, which is what he did Monday instead of actually hosting that town hall. He danced on stage and swayed to the music for 40 minutes and only took 4 questions. He can't handle it. And if you can't handle the campaign, then you sure as hell can't handle the job itself. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.